Mock interviews, do's and don'ts. Mock interviews for me, it was a good experience only because they took it very seriously, so it wasn't just like a little thing just to do or to waste time or whatever. So it was a good experience because it did really help me. For interviews, I feel like I don't do well in interviews because I just don't like attention on me. I don't like having that attention. I don't like doing that one-on-one conversation or doing panel interviews. I've done quite a few panel interviews. I know for my current job, I had to do a panel interview, and there was nothing that makes me more nervous having all those eyes on me. I realize that I start to stutter, I get red, and it's just not a good experience when I interview. But thankfully, usually they say that I do good in interviews. I don't notice that I do. I thought that I did bad, but they always acknowledge my ability to do well in the interviews. I don't know how, because by now, like, I don't remember what I say in the interviews, because I completely just make things up on the way, and so by the end of the interview, I completely forgot what I said. But a couple of do's and don'ts for interviews is do come dressed professionally. Females, if you're gonna wear a skirt, wear it to the knee. If you're gonna wear tank tops, make sure to wear a blazer or a jacket or something on top to cover, not to have any cleavage showing or anything like that. Men, you can't wear white socks. You have to have a belt, nice slacks, a button up, a tie. So those are the do's for clothing. For don'ts, don't come into the interview chewing gum. I know the person that interviewed before me for my current job, he went in chewing gum, and while we were sitting down, there was nothing more annoying than hearing him chomping on his gum. So definitely don't chew gum when you're going to interview. There's nothing more rude or disturbing or just plain distracting than when you're chewing gum during an interview. Another do come prepared for your interview. Just review over common asked questions like tell me about yourself. That's something that's always going to be asked. Where do you see yourself doing in so and so years? Things like that. Come prepared with questions already in mind. Don't show up late. Usually, for my interviews, I've never been late. I usually show up like 2 minutes before, like right on the dot. But do always show up early because there's nothing more stressful than when you're running late to an interview or you're short on time. So make sure you're always on time, so don't go late. So those are a couple of do's and don'ts for the interviews.